What's happening, the madness happening here today is Cindy needs some help.
She always needs
and
help.
some room. She definitely needs help, and some room to lay out this quilt she's making for her daughter. All hand sewn. Watch her videos. She's well into it. Well, she's actually mad, but so we're gonna give her a hand folding this over twice, Ange.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, just all I'm doing is just
Fold and then fold over onto the
And
top
then
and
fold
pin it
it
there,
into
so
the-
Cindy can spend hours and hours and countless hours
hand sewing it all back.
sewing it together.
Actually, you know what? It does quite quickly.
What, the sewing bit?
The folding bit. The folding bit maybe not as quick.
And yeah, I'm going to start here. Good morning, breezy day here today. I'm off to see a friend who has some problems with some bathroom plumbing, etc. So I'll get there in a minute and let you know how it goes. So, in conclusion, we've discovered there's a hot pipe behind here, behind this panel which feeds the back of the bath. It goes under the floor here into where they've joined in the new sink and everything. Unfortunately, they're going to have to get the kitchen people back, take all this out, because the problem is behind where they've joined in the new taps. You can see there. So, yeah. Bit of a bigger job than what we thought. All this sink and stuff has to come out, and that's not my job really, so oh dear. So back at base camp in the cold room, things have gone horribly wrong. I've took the unit off now, as you can see. This is the control unit for the whole thing, and if you see here, this is the little resistor which is just blown up. That's supposed to be on there. Just literally blown up, and it no longer works. So what I did do, there's an option with this cable to connect a remote control. This device is supposed to fit in your your cab of your vehicle or whatever. On this remote device, which we don't need because we can turn it on in here, I've found this here is, I've looked at the numbers with glasses on. It's the same resistor, yeah? So what we're going to do is get the soldering iron out, unattach this one, take this one out, and take this one out and replace it. Hopefully that'll get it working again. Bit of a disaster. So here we go, I've got my magnifying glasses on, although I'm not doing the technical stuff. Angie's here with the skills, and we're going to attempt to do some
Take out this
fine electrical
blown up
engineering.
one.
Yeah, that's this one. Right, so
Right,
you know
so
which one it is. I'll grab it. You need to heat up the things, yeah?
Yes.
Go for it.
Right.
I'll just pull gently.
Right. I actually need your hand. No, you
What do you need?
like that, please.
So, okay. So we've had to swap sides because, yeah, because we have. So Ange can
Right. I need that more upright, please. Thank you.
be
So
very bossy.
no, it's just one of those things that you have to be. Right. So I should grab this little one. Hopefully this is hot enough.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because that all needs to be cleaned up now. That
Yeah.
all that.
So what we're trying to do now is reattach this.
Well, no, replace. the
Replace,
blown up
not
one.
reattach. Replace the new one back in there, but the holes need warming up because they're full of solder.
And the other thing is the circuit board has a print to show the correct orientation of this little transformery thing.
Mm-hmm. So there we go. New resistor, well, new second-hand, stolen from this one, attached. Let's go and put it all together, see if it works.
Hopefully, yeah.
So here's the control panel. I'm going to fit it back into that, put all these little screws back in, and then we'll rewire it on. So yeah, here it goes. Oh. all fitted back on. I'll just go and reconnect the battery and cross our fingers.
Yeah.
Here goes, moment of truth. Where they go, bang, or we have no idea. No, that's not working. Oh dear.
I think bugger.
Oh dear. Plan B. Whatever that is. We'll find a plan B. I have 90 metres of this, which I'm hoping we're having an evaporation problem. Hang on. Yeah, so we're having a bit of an evaporation problem. Not a problem. Water evaporates in the heat, yeah. So we need to keep topping it up. What I'm going to do is run a solar pump, the same pump that's in the pond, from the well, 90 something metres to the top filter bed, and that should top it up. And then where it overflows, I'm going to put a pipe down to the IBCs beside the greenhouse, and that'll fill that, so then Angela will have plenty of water to water the greenhouse, etc. Got to try and get the 15mm pipe down this drain pipe here, which comes off just this section of the roof, and it goes down to our soak away tank. So I'm going to cut into it there, hopefully push the pipe all the way down. It's about 25 metres, and then over to the well. We'll give it a go. So this is the pipe. Problem I can sort of see is this is very thin. Not the strongest pipe, but we're going to try and get it down here and see how far we can go with it. Oh, it's going fairly easy. Might take a while. It's now stopped. Hi. There are no joints in this pipe at all. And it's stopped already. Just need to catch up a bit. It seems to be working. Well, oh. I was worried that this would be blocked because get lots of leaves off these oak trees, but it seems to be okay. I've got to say, nothing worth doing is ever easy. Oh, it's getting tougher now. So I've had to beat my way through the jungle here. I found the end of the pipe which came down through the big pipe. So I'm going to grab it and Andrew's going to feed it. Seems to be going alright. How am I doing? Obviously this pipe will be buried underground to keep it cool, but hopefully we've got enough on the other end to get there.
Okay.
We're there, we're at the well.
Excellent.
So I'm hoping there's enough left there to get us to the tank.
Who knows?
Through all this junk. Let's give it a go.
Well, it can run along the gut.
So we've moved the pump now from in here. Which isn't that deep down. Got all this string on it. What's the other end of that? It's been working really well in here, but I've ordered another one. It's only a cheap one, so. But yeah, like I said, I've ordered another one because this is quite noisy because it's a high pressure pump, and it's not the kind of noise you want.
Doesn't go with the ambiance.
Yes, ruins the ambiance. So I'll just unscrew that. There are lots of spiders here. Look.
Yeah, hundreds of them.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll make a shelf in here for the battery and the charge controller. It's nice and cool in here, unlike everywhere else today.
Yes, it's a bit.
So, let's have the battery. This is only 100 watts, so it's all safe, honest. So what we'll do is that can go up. Get some more spare up there. Right, so this is our new pipe. Clip that onto there. Drop it in the icy depths. Is that about there, I think? Hey, right back here in the corner.
Yeah, so the pipe sort of runs along there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some more pipe there. I need to get some proper connections, but we're only talking about 100 watt pump, so it's 90 watts. So we connect the battery to the charge controller in the right place.
So we've just come up from the well, and we have great success. We have water coming in.
Huh?
We have water.
Really? That was quick.
I know, that's what I thought.
Oh wow.
Brilliant. Oh, that's good.
So there we go. I've put a little shelf up now to hold the battery, and we have the charge controller fixed to the wall. All doing well. It's putting in, battery's full, 13.2 volts, as you can hear. The pump is running and it's pumping water into the pond, so that's all good. That will top up. I must now go and do the overflow before it overflows. It'll take a couple of days, I think, to fill up at this rate, but I will do. And I've been paddling in the water just to get the algae off this top step where the sun is, and the water is cold, very cold, and lovely.
So just on a quick hunt for husband, and I found him. Hello darling, what are you up to?
I'm trying to work out how to make this roll up, but because that's the only sort of square edge we have, it's not a perfect rectangle. So what I'm thinking is we get this end to roll first around the tube, is we can do it by, I think, varying the lengths of the cords attached to this.
Right.
And then sort of roll it. Don't know if that makes sense. Now it seems we got 2 fires over here just below us that started in the last half an hour. Yeah, 20 minutes. There was a big one here which is gone, and now it seems to have moved to here. I don't know how, both at the same time. And there's a big fire behind us in Covia in Tortosendo, which is, how far away is the big one?
40k?
Yeah, 40 kilometres away, but this is fairly close here. So I've sort of worked out all the different lengths to get it level across here. Obviously this is how unsquare the pool is, as you can see. So it needs to be shorter this side and longer straps that side, so the roller, it rolls it up evenly, yeah, so it pulls square to this edge. That's what we're trying to achieve. So I'm pretty confident that's alright, and I'm pretty confident that the way I'm fixing it
So do you want me
with
to,
the washer,
if I hold that,
as you can see,
it's pretty good. So that'll
pretty
be used
tough.
to.
So I'm doing 5 of these equally across here. The same method. I'm warming this up with a blowtorch, sticking it through the hole, and then yeah, there we go. Each one of them in line with where this one's 100mm in that way, and 100mm in that way to the end of the strap. Right, so that dot is actually 100mm, and what I'm doing is getting this old screwdriver pretty hot, and I'm going to go through there. Which seals up all the edges. While it's still hot, I'll do all the rest of them. I'll take my little dolly out. So that's 100mm to the edge. I think I want to go through there, so here it goes. So what I try to do is hook that one up from behind, through that one, washer on there, nylock nut on there. And I'll have to put the Allen, because of Allen key bolts, all the way from a little contract we had many miles away in the Falkland Islands. So there we go, that's all 5 of them on. Hopefully I've put them all in the right one. Now I'm just going to go and find a tube cut to the right length. And we'll rig something roughly up, so just test if it works to start with. So,
See if this works.
yeah, as you can see, I've fixed these to this. This should be square with that end. So we're going to start rolling. Is it that way? Yeah. And see what happens. So as you can see now, that end, because it's not square, has rolled up first. Hopefully this works.
Out of kink here.
So once it's fixed, these 2 ends on brackets, it'll sort of unroll like that.
Hopefully. Might need a bit of encouragement.
I can make it now.
Must be slow.
Yeah, well, we'll be pulling it from the other end, not feeding it from this side. Hang on, I'll put mine down. Yeah?
Nearly success.
Right. So lift that up. So that'll be about, put it down so it's just touching the water. I'll make the brackets that high.
Yeah.
Obviously we'll have a bit of slack on these. Yeah?
Yeah.
And it needs to be square with these, like that. And I'll put a handle on that end, and then we can roll like so. That's the wrong way. I'll roll like so. That should.
And it's coming all the way to me now.
Right, so we need to make some adjustments. So now we're later now. I see all the fires now have all gone. Well, there's just the remnants of one here. Yeah, they do a great job. Thankfully. Looked a bit dodgy, this one, because they were all in a line, one after the other. So, okay, so we know we want this end of this to be up here somewhere. I've had an idea. So what I'm going to do is drill a hole through here with a core bit into this concrete, and then I can set a piece of tube. It looks like the same sort of size. I can set a piece of tube in here vertical with something on the top to hold the end of this pipe. We'll give it a go anyway. So that's the hole drilled, clean it out of it. So it's how deep is it? It's deep enough. What I'll do then is get some Hilti hit, and I can fix the tube in there upright, and then with something on top like that to hold this, so that then can sit on top of that. And I'll put a handle on the end. Yeah, just got to do some on the other end now. So I've worked out the best way for us to do anything with this. This needs to be up here somewhere. I'm saying, yeah, doesn't need to be that high actually. It can be there. Say it's going to be there. I've worked out that these fit on lovely. So I only need a piece of tube. So 200. So as we all know by now, Hilti Hit is a two-part polymer epoxy resin type thing. And we should have, let's see how much we've got in here. So you see we've got the actual resin and the hardener there. The reason I can't use this, because this mixes the two together, it's obviously gone off hard now, and I haven't got any more tubes left. So we can mix by hand. So this stuff is used for anchoring bolts, etc. Make sure we get both parts mixed evenly all the way through. This stuff takes about 20 minutes to go off, and it's harder than rock. It's really good stuff. I use Hilti Hit because a friend gave me some. So thanks, Tony. There should be plenty. Something like upright. That should do us. I'll do the other side. This one I'll actually... Oh, it's started to go off already. Wow, it's really hot. I'm going to have to do another load. So as you probably saw, that stuff went off really quick. So probably because it's old as well. So what I'll do is mix this up quickly, very quickly, and come on. and try and shove it in around that pipe. Wow, that went off quick. So some down the centre, hopefully drops down there. Some around here. Oh, I've got it messy now. So, in the breeze, hope this doesn't affect the footage. So what I'm doing now, we have these IBCs underneath in the shade of this big cork oak here. I've decided to talk, the wind's picked up, which is lovely, yeah. So what I'm going to do is level this out again, turn this one around. I'm having 3, and I'm going to get another one, so we're going to put 4 along here. I'm going to connect them all along the front, because what I've noticed is, if I crouch down with you at eye level, see the top of this, it's the same level as the top of the pond. So I can have the overflow from the pond. Pretty sure that's right. Yeah, not too bad. I can have the overflow from the pond going into these IBCs. Which means then and I can pump water from the well to the pond, overflow into these get filled up, then we can easily water the greenhouse, etc. from these, yeah, and then I'm going to have an overflow from these filling the tanks. Well, there's only one tank on the outside down there and the tank on the inside, so the overflow from these can go down underground and fill those two. So then we'll have 6,000 litres of water to water everything in this area, which should be great. So I've got my digger back, and I've excavated a bit here to get the other one in, but slight problem. As you can hear, just here we have solid granite. So what I'll do is I'll probably backfill up against that. This one can be slightly higher. I'll go and get the IBC. There's 4 in a row. Yeah, because this one sat directly on the rock here, I've had to step back a bit, and it's obviously a bit higher. But that's okay, I can get them plumbed in now, and I'll tidy this up with a machine. We're going to put steps down here, and then all this inside needs to be filled in as well. So I'll make a start on that. So there we go, to be continued. I've decided not to use this one because it's too flat as a wall here. So this, if you can imagine, this is going to be a wall, right? These will be the start of steps down for access to the greenhouse from this like pavilion area here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find some big stones to go in here. 1, 2, 3, 3 or 4 big stones to fill that in. But yeah, work in progress. And tomorrow Luke is coming and we're going to start laying the blocks on the chicken house, on the new chicken duck house. I'm joined today by Luke.
Hola, bon
From
dia.
Luke and Sarah's Off-Grid Life. We are currently going back to the pump. This is the water coming from the well, solar pump in the well. We're using that to mix concrete for a little job we're doing today. But I will have that running into this tank, which then overflows. I'm going to build an overflow here, which then goes to the IBCs over there. We talked about that and it's all working really well. All the levels are working great. So eventually what will happen is the excess pond water, or the water that goes through the pond and then into the IBCs for watering the plants, will all come from the pond. So that's really cool. It's all looking very clear here now. So we need the plants to grow, which they are doing, and flowering. Lovely. Yeah. Okay, so what we're doing today is Luke helped us put the foundation. Fine? Fine?
Yeah, it's okay.
Luke put the foundations in, or helped us put the foundations in for the chicken house. We now have chickens growing really rapidly, so we need to get that house done and get the pallets on and put a roof on it. So that's today's little job. Is I'll go and get me trowel and stuff and we'll start laying blocks. That in the shade we find on it.
Muito bem. Really good.
Okay, so we don't really know any measurements except the width of the door. So we're having a door there and a door there. But we'll start in the corner. Nothing has to be too precise. A little bit of water doesn't hurt things. You all know concrete needs water. So I'll just make sure I leave the gap. And Luke's first lesson in block laying.
Yeah. I've laid block, but not straight, so this will be good. No lines.
It's rustic.
That's for amateurs. The lines.
You should set up lines, set it up, set the square.
I never have.
etc.
I will when I'm doing the granite ones, but
Oh yeah. So you got this trench looks like it bends slightly.
yeah.
So we need to work from the inside
So
to the outside
fair enough.
to get a straight line, and this one here as well. What I find it easiest to do is set up your corner, get it square.
Do you have a square? Or you don't need one?
Huh?
You don't need a square?
I've got-
Just brick to brick, I guess.
So you can tell if you line the level up on the outside edge, you can tell where you're going to go. This is just like roughly engineering, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that will give you that line. You can tell if this is square. Generally, the gaps tell you. And then all you got to worry about is level, which just obviously has to come down here. See?
Not bad, straight away.
You have to watch these blocks as well. This one's got a big lump in the middle of it. Yeah, see?
So you don't put anything in between the bricks. Yeah.
No.
Oh no.
This is this is a special corner block anyway.
Okay.
So if you notice, it's got
Yeah.
a flat edge on it here.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's designed to go on an outside edge, yeah.
Yeah. But there, no need. No point.
So these blocks are designed with little keys. They're designed for so that anyone can lay them. So what happens when you got two blocks together, there and there, yeah?
Yeah.
You've got this gap in between,
Yeah.
yeah, which you fill later.
When you're doing the next course.
Because, yeah, whenever. Because these are supposed to be thermally insulative, yeah, because they got holes in them.
Yeah.
So the sun shines on the outside, it shouldn't get hot. On here,
Yeah.
that's why these
Because
type
there's
of blocks.
air.
In the UK, the blocks are solid. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
When you're laying a block in the UK, you would butter up what we call butter up your perps. So, so you got your bed, yeah. This would be a perpendicular,
Okay.
yeah.
I see.
So you put your something
Yeah,
on there,
some-
and then you put that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
so
I
you
do
do
with
the joint.
these and even.
But these you don't need to do. They've made them easier to lay, so you don't do that here. With these blocks, they're just specifically made. To be laid. Like so. Right, and then you fill this afterwards. Just rub it in quick.
Oh yeah, first.
So,
Where am I look?
when you get there, yeah, rub like that. Yeah. Come on, Luke, I've just come out the pond. Have you not finished that yet?
It wasn't the greatest break.
So like I say, it's quite a big event at the moment. All the chicks and ducklings are out.
And do you want it on the outside edge or on the inside edge? Or in the middle?
Obviously camera shy. Don't be shy. Oh, you're going to get stuck in there, you know that, don't you? You donuts. Come on. Not always the brightest. I better go and rescue them. So, I'm in the soft fruit area now. I had to come down a slightly different route to just now because as I opened up the gate, I got attacked by wasps. So I've just been stung on the it's like pad of my thumb there. I've had to take my wedding ring off because last time I got stung I swelled up quite badly. So yeah, I thought I'd better play it safe. So yeah, little bums, but one of the joys of nature. So I'm down here, I'm going to get all these little gooseberries off because these are all looking nice and ready now. So we'll get these guys and then I shall hopefully do something nice with them. Right, I've picked a majority of the gooseberries, as you can see. A couple of strawberries as well, but it hasn't swollen up too much at the moment. But the gooseberries also have horrific spikes on them as well, so I need to come down with a little bit more protection and then I can get in and get the rest of them. But what I'll probably do, I'll just freeze these few for now and then I can get the rest and then I can actually make something decent with what I've got. But yeah, unfortunately there's also a bramble coming up through there as well, and there's lots of these wasps around and I'm not enjoying the experience. So I'm going to get these guys up to the kitchen. Let's have a quick look at our lazy piglies. As you can see, hopefully you can just make out that they're in the shade there, all snoozing away. But yeah, got to get in here and sort this chaos out. So I'm under the shade of our big oak tree here, which is out the front of the house. We've set up, we've just seen Nick setting up these 4 IBCs and we're just in the process of filling them up. I've got this one here done and the third one done. I'm just topping up the second one here at the moment. And once that one's full, I can put the pipe into the fourth one. Now this water is actually being pumped up from our water mine, and it's all, we've set it up completely solar, so we have a pump, a solar panel, so the water that's coming up here now isn't actually costing us any electricity cost. Obviously we had the pump anyway from a long time ago, and we had the solar panel, bought the solar panel. So it's the what's it called, charge controller, I do believe they're called, and the battery, which means that we can pump water up to here, which can then feed the greenhouse, which is brilliant. The water mine isn't a very deep mine, but we've still got water running in for the pigs, even though we've been drawing off water for about half a day today so far, and we've got 3 IBCs full, so nice steady filling. I'd say that one's nearly done now, so I'll just wait for that one to fill and then pop this pipe into that far tank there, and then we're going to have water supplied or stored for the greenhouse.
So that is all we have time for in this video. Thank you for watching, everyone. What?
Bit squinty.
So standing on your toes.
Yeah, I've only got flip-flops on.
So if you like the video, please give us a big like, and if you liked it and you're not subscribed, don't forget you can subscribe free. And don't forget to ring the bell.
Ding ding.
Don't forget to ring the bell to be notified for future notifications. Notify for future notifications.
And don't get stung.
Yeah, don't get stung like Ange did today.
It's actually not too bad. I think I got ice and antihistamine pretty quick, so.
Yeah, but you swallowed the ice and you rubbed the antihistamine on it. It's all wrong.
Oh, right.
Bye.